Hi, I'm the quadratic formula, or the quad, and I'm running for the official quadratic solving form of the United States of America. You should vote for me because I include imaginary numbers along with all other numbers. Representation of all types of solutions is key for our country's success.
Hi, I'm the imaginary number. I think it's great that the quad represents us, the minority. Unlike graphing, there is no way to graph imaginary numbers whatsoever, but we are included in the quadratic formula.
Another reason that you should vote for me is because I have the support of a very special friend.
Hi, I'm Barack Obama and I approve this message. The quad and I go all way back to my high school Algebra 2 days. We used to hit the quad all the time, but back then it was called the quad.
The quadratic formula is a pretty easy formula, and it's easy to plug into. In order to graph, you need me. But the quadratic formula is independent and doesn't need a calculator.
Another friend of mine that I would like you to meet is Joe the American. Welcome, Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you?
I love the quadratic formula because it's real easy for my simple mind brain. Completing the square has too many steps and it's way too complicated for my fellow Americans. I heard that completing the square kills them puppies, and that hurts my heart deep down in that Southern American core. American sports the quad.
I am the leading coefficient and I help decide the number of solutions and type of solution. That's called the discriminant, which is part of the quadratic formula. The quad is helpful and useful, unlike factoring. When factoring doesn't work like with fractions, people turn to the quad because it supports fractions.
The quadratic formula is 100% foolproof because it allows prime numbers, like myself. Factoring and completing the square makes prime numbers impossible to divide with. And I heard that graphing discriminates prime numbers. I'm the number 13 and I support the quad because it supports me.
I'm the quadratic formula, and this is why you should vote for me for the official quadratic solving form of the United States of America. I include imaginary numbers. I invented the quad. I'm an easy formula. I don't need a calculator to be used, and I decide the number and type of solutions so easily. Also, all my other running against people suck. Graphing does not include imaginary numbers and it hates prime numbers. Completing the square has too many steps and kills puppies. It also is really ugly. And lastly, factoring is hard to do with fractions and all types of weird numbers, and sometimes you can't even factor with prime numbers, which is really annoying and sucks. Thank you for your time and your vote. I'll see you in November.
Vote for the quad!
Clean pair of sneaks with AGs down her belt. Please watch your step, cause I'm feeling myself. Throw a flag on the plate, man, somebody get the ref. Man, somebody get some help. Pull up on the block. Hit the quad, hit the quad, hit the quad, hit the quad.
Go!
Now, I would like you to meet a very special friend of mine, Joe the American. Hello, Joe. How are you?
You and your hoe.
Thank you, I. Another reason you should vote for me is because I have the support of a very special guest.
Marty, go. Okay, go. It's on. Is this thing on?
God, I'll punch you in the balls.
Stop.
I hate Lauren Novak. She's so...
Marty, go!
This is why you should vote for me.